neon style was in, the hair was, well, interesting. But the most of all, music. Pop was very popular in the 80s, especially girl groups. There are many in the city of Brookhaven, but none of them were as popular as the Battle of Bands winners, Mixtape. Battle of the Bands is an original Brookhaven show that started in the 1970s, where up-and-coming bands compete to actually become one. Mixtape was the winner for the 1985 Battle of the Bands, and they have a brilliant story of how they became famous and how their fame became lame. The girls, Vanessa, Jane, and Carol, were not always the top thing to talk about in Brookhaven. They met in college in 1984. After having the same dorm, they quickly became friends and loved singing. In early 1985, they tried to start their own band and called it Radiance, but ended up not making it. But later that year, they heard some news about Battle of the Bands that anyone could try out. So, when one of the band members suggested trying out, the others agreed. They had a new manager too. It wasn't being famous that made them want to sing, it was the outfits and the songs. They had to come up with a song, and quickly. The first song they ended up writing was the perfect song for them. It was so good that they won the 1985 Battle of the Bands. The song, Feel the Burn, was a hit from the moment they stepped on stage to compete. People loved their voices and the lyrics of the song. A few months later, they came back with a new song called Celebrate.
It's your day, let the world know, candles burning, faces all aglow, laughter ringing, everywhere we go, happy birthday, gonna steal the show, celebrate, feeling great.
But people asked for more. So they created a whole entire album filled with songs, but they had to include Feel the Burn. The girls were the most popular band that year. In 1986, they made many more songs, even a Christmas song.
Jingle bells on a snowy street, laughing friends and falling asleep. Christmas magic in the air, love and sparkle everywhere. Oh, it's Christmas time. Oh, joy is mine.
Who didn't like them? Well, people from other towns like Bloxburg and Laptopia. You couldn't go anywhere in Brookhaven without hearing one of their hits. Even though they were popular, they still had problems with writing new and interesting songs. They already had two about working out, a Christmas song, one about birthdays. What else could they do? As 1987 passed by, they made songs, but people didn't like them as much. I thought they weren't mixtape enough. People still continued to support the three, even when they struggled. In 1988, they had a song they were sure was gonna get them back into making music, called Summertime Vibes. It was a great song for sure, but people started to shift their focus into something else in 1989.
Gum brain on a drizzly day, skateboard knees I can't obey. Got a secret, won't let it stray, haunted in my hallway. Girls in the corner carry their shoes, laugh at the clouds, painting us blue. Lollipop logic, chewing the glue. We're
a new music was forming. A style that no one in Brookhaven expected. This band was called Numb Insect. Was taking over for some reason. Their songs were basically just nonsense. So why did people like them? After they had made their first song, Mixtape was no longer in the music picture. Citizens ditched them for Numb Insect and called Mixtape babyish. After the hate and barely any fans, the group had to split up. Where are the girls now? Even though they're older, they still love singing and are still friends today. Vanessa sings at the church, Jane has her own songs, and Carol runs a laptop farm with one of her daughters. Leah, let's hear from them. What do you think was the best part about singing as a group? I always wanted to do it as a child. And I love that my dreams were coming true. Singing and writing our own songs was fun, and we all three got to hang out, even when we were working. I agree, something about it was great. Even though it's over, we still remember how fun it was. After you split up, how did you feel? It was sad, but worth it. We needed a break from being in the spotlight. We all were definitely upset, but I'm glad that we all got to enjoy it for all those years. Again, I agree. I couldn't be happier that we got to be a band. Thank you for your time, and goodbye, band. And with that, the timeline of Mixtape is not finished. Maybe they'll come back as a group together someday. Thanks for watching. Bye! It looks like he's dancing to that. Dance to Woman. What? Yes, yes. Do Dance 11? Is this a real person's face? This is kind of the best. Okay, bye.